What is up, guys, and welcome to F1 2016 Mobile Career Mode. That's right, it's finally here. I had a few problems when I tried to start this series a few months ago, but I've hopefully, and I emphasise that word hopefully, put all that behind me now, and we're going to jump straight into the proper career mode. We're going to be doing a custom season, and it's going to be different to last time. I'm just going to show you, obviously, you've got different amount of races you can do in a season, but in the end, we're going to do 15 races, 15 race seasons, but which driver are we going to be? Well, obviously, you've got 11 teams on the grid because this is set in 2016, so that's when we're going to pretend it is. So there's lots of different teams. Last time I tried to be the Toro Rosso of Carlos Sainz. This time we're going to go for something similar. So we're going to go midfield, but I'm going to be the Force India of Nico Hulkenberg. So be sure to like, subscribe if you're excited for this. And now we're going to jump straight into the race.
The crowd are here and here in force for what is going to be a fantastic day of racing. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix.
As you saw by that, we're obviously here on the grid. We skipped practice and quali because they're not interesting, and I like to save it for that grid sequence. Which, by the way, I really hope you enjoyed that race style presentation. That took me absolutely ages to make. But anyway, the wait is finally over. We are going to rev up to 5 red lights here for the F1 2016 Mobile Career Mode. And it's lights out and away we go. And it's been a decent start from us from P16. Magnussen, and that's Palmer, and I think Nasser trying to get through us around the outside. It's going to be chaos into turn 1. Grosjean slow. I've picked up a little bit of front wing damage but look at this. This is just unbelievable. Cars side by side all over the place, and it's been a terrible start in the end. I'm down to P19 already by turn 1. We've got a Haas on the grass there as well. That's Grosjean, and there goes Gutierrez and Verline round my outside. So as it stands, I'm down in P21, so we need to try and make some places up. I'm going to let Gutierrez go there because he was really putting the squeeze on up the middle of the manor. And now we've got the 2 Haas cars in front of us now, Gutierrez and Grosjean still. In the end, I am going to back out and let them go just to be sensible. However, this time they see space down the inside, and I'm going to send it on Jolly and Palmer. And there we go, we're back up into P16 after all that. So not such a bad start. It could have been a lot worse, but actually because of that send, we're back up to where we started. So let's see what's going to happen in the rest of the race. Gutierrez is putting me under absolutely loads of pressure here. My higher downforce setup is letting me down on the straight. Gutierrez putting the squeeze on. I'm not going to try and send it down the inside, but again I'm struggling with the front wing damage as well, which isn't really very good. But obviously, I don't know if you noticed me at the start, but I set my car up to be quicker in the corners, went for more downforce, and also because we were knocked out in Q2, we got the free choice of tyre, so I didn't waste any time. I want to try and go longer in this race, but now we're cutting to lap 7 because this is pretty boring from my POV. The first stint, we're going to get back round the outside of Fernando Alonso. These people have already made their pit stops, but again, as I just said, we're looking to extend. So my teammate Sergio Perez has just made his pit stop, and he's out ahead of me with the approach half race distance in the race. I'm still trying to stick with them if I can, but realistically, look at Sainz. He's on the super soft. Alonso's on a softer compound of tyre than me as well, but the AI, they just go slow into turn 1, which means I'm going to manage to get back in front of them. But now there is something to talk about, all the way to lap 9, yes, lap 9, and that is to make our pit stop. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Into the pits we come. I actually picked up a bit of front. I actually lost my entire front wing on that lap, just a couple of corners before the pit lane, thank goodness. But unfortunately, my screen recording didn't save that clip, which is helpful. I made contact with Sainz, so this is going to be a longer pit stop. Anyway, overall, those medium tyres are absolutely horrible. I'm going to switch it up straight onto a set of super softs, and we're all the way down in P20, so points are going to be an absolute miracle for us today. But we've got 5-6 laps left of the race, and we need to absolutely push like a madman if we can. And first of all, we've got the manner of Pascal Wehrlein up in front of us, so we need to see if we can get these tyres into the optimal operating window to see if we can catch up to the German. I know that if I can get a good exit out of here, then I'll be able to challenge Wehrlein in the back straight. Yeah, look how slow he is. He's just really struggling for grip on those mediums. But again, that is just not the tyre to be on. Caught up to some more cars now. This is Esteban Gutierrez, the man who overtook me before in the Mexican, in the Haas car. We're going to send it to the inside because we've got the grip to do so. And we're up into P19. And now we've got lots of cars battling up the road. Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari. Marcus Ericsson, and we've got a Renault ahead of them. But we're going to make a kamikaze dive bomb down the inside of both of them. I've overshot a little bit onto the grass. But in the end, we managed to keep the car back on the road and make it stick into P15. I've made up a couple more places because a couple of cars didn't catch who it was exactly. We're in the pits at the end of the previous lap. So as it stands, maybe we can get points if more cars are going to make pit stops. Yet to make pit stops rather, and I got a fantastic exit out of the chicane, and Palmer's really putting the squeeze on here, but I've got the grip on the super softs to sail around the outside and up into P13. And next up is Palmer's teammate Kevin Magnussen in the fellow Renault car, so let's see if we can chase down the Dane before the end. Well, yep, this is the last lap of the race. Lewis Hamilton wins the first race of the F1 2016 Mobile Career Mode. Not much has happened since I last saw. I set a purple lap, or it was purple, someone must have taken it away from me. And I also got a 2-second time penalty for a back marker, for colliding with a back marker who wouldn't get out of the way. Anyway, up to the line now, and it's P14. So we're not quite off the mark in career mode, but I tell you what, that was a very boring race from my part. Not much happened there at all. Fear not, because I know there is much more to come from us. Anyway, Lewis Hamilton wins ahead of Nico Rosberg, and Kimi Raikkonen completed the podium. Max Verstappen in the end lost 10 places on his starting position, so not a good day for the Red Bull team. And also Sebastian Vettel only down in P18, so that was a dreadful result from him as well. The Drivers' Championship is exactly the same, so let's have a look at the Constructors. We are 6th with 6 points. Interestingly, but Mercedes, obviously, with a 1-2, are running away with it at the moment. Anyway, guys, that's it for episode 1 of F1 2016 Mobile. Episode 2 will be uploaded in a few days' time. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed that video. Let's get to 250 subscribers. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and join my Discord. Both links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.